Hey guys, welcome back to Vince-Vell Custom. So today I'm sharing with you a Venom statue done by Spawningpools Studio. So this kit is huge. I mean, we're talking like 33 inches, so you gotta excuse the studio setup here for the pictures because I'm working on a picture setup area and I'm just trying to work out this to get this in some videos. But as you can see, he is huge, massive. You know, I did a lot of cool things to him, so I'm going to go over all that with you. But as you can see, I mean, here's the size of my hand and there's the head. So, really cool statue, done very well. Came in a bunch of pieces, came in a leg here, a torso, an upper arm here, and then the hands. Each hand had a finger missing, and then you had to put the head. Now, he's all hollow casted too, so he's not complete solid, but he's still very casted well. But I had to do a lot of work when I put him together, so I pretty much had to piece them all together. And then what I did was added some foam inside, and if you were to actually take an x-ray of it, it would be kind of funny because I have like a metal rod going from here all the way to the back. I got a metal rod going up in there, a rod going through here, rods going up from the leg up there, a rod coming from the base here, a rod. I did a lot of stuff because I really wanted to make sure he was secured, put together very well, and not just glued and seamed. I really wanted to make sure he was pretty much there. So once I got all that done, it was a matter of just painting him up. So I did a lot of cool metallics and pearls all around him. There's some purples and blues. We're getting closer. The white areas are all pearlized with some mix of interference blues. And I just ran with it and had a lot of fun. Also did some really cool things. But the really cool thing about this statue is not only did I do like some cool drool up on his mouth, I gave a little bit of a bonus to my friend who asked me to do this. I actually went to Wonderfest and I got a skull and I put Spidey's mask around the skull. So I figured it would be kind of cool if he's holding Spidey's skull, like in the comic, because I wanted to go with the Todd McFarlane look, you know, where Todd, you know, his era of Venom is black with the blue highlights, so we kind of ran with that look as much as possible, you know, because I know some people have done claws on their versions where the Todd McFarlane version, he never had any kind of like a bone-ish type claws. It was just all, you know, Venom looking. So as you can see now, he's pretty cool. You're holding the Spidey skull. So it's kind of just a little extra add-on I did for him. Had a lot of fun with it. As far as the base, you know, since it's a skull base, we didn't want to go with like him bleeding into the base. I kind of wanted to, you know, add a little extra where it's kind of like bloody type skulls and mud. So that's what we did. So we're going to get in closer and we'll show you everything what I did. The drool on his face was actually pretty hard. I think I got high while I was doing it. But as you can see, there is green drool coming all around his mouth now. So we'll get a little bit over there, as you can see. So what I did was, I painted him mouth up first. I did all the teeth. I did the, you know, red mouth and everything. And then after that, I masked them all off and I did all the black and pearls. So as you can see, he really hits a lot of different lights. And then once all that was done, and then I did all the white after, that was the last. Actually, what did I do? Alright, well, I based them all on black gloss. And then I did the white, masked all that off, and then I did all the blues and purples and all that stuff. So then once that was all done, I did the drool. Now the drool is kind of like a really cool little effect I did. I added fishing line here, 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 and there, down there. And then what I did is I have this clear nail polish that Warren from Warren Resin actually said it's really cool nail polish you can use for, like, you know, glossing eyes and stuff. So I said, let me try this stuff for the drool. So I started trying to do it with the drool, and it was kind of working, but then it wasn't working. And then I said, you know what, let me just go a little step further. So I started taking the thing out, and I was using a blow dryer, and I would blow dry it while I was doing the drool, and it would just start bubbling, and it would just kind of connect, and it just started making it look really, really cool. So I was like, oh man, that's actually working really neat. So this really cool is it's pretty stiff with that nail polish, because when it hardens, it's kind of like a really hard, you know, acrylic nail polish type stuff. So it worked out pretty cool. I just had to be careful that it kind of might have ripped up some paint here and there, but just getting a little bit closer for you. So as you can see, I weathered out the teeth. I added the drool all around there. I put it around his tongue. It's kind of in his teeth and just kind of coming down and everything. you know, and just add it all around. So that is the drool in the mouth. So as you can see with the skull, when I went to Wonderfest in Kentucky, there was a seller there that had like boxes of like different types of skulls, and there was a couple different sizes. So I didn't know which size I needed, so I just grabbed a couple of them. They're only a couple bucks a pop. So basically, it's really cool. It's just you know, I drilled underneath just to hold it up, and it had eyes in them. So I dremelled out the eyes, and rolled out some A's, and I just put like a masking ripped up around the edges, and then I put on the eye here. It's kind of like built out like that, but that's because you figured like all the skin and flesh is gone, so the eye is kind of just flopping around, and that's what I went with. So it's just a little fun add-on for him, a little bit of a surprise. So I try to, you know, put it in a little bit of scale with Venom, you know, but you know, it's not having the statue there at the show. That's what I had to do. So, but as far as the paint up, there's a lot of blues and pearls mixed into him, and then once I did all that, I really did a lot of the deep shadowing. So, like as you can see in different lights, you just get the shadows, you get the muscles, you get the texture of the sculpt, you get different colors, and just had fun with it. So as the sun kind of pops out, he brightens up a little bit more. And then after all said and done, I really glossed them up with Duplicolor car gloss stuff that they have. And I really just gave them a nice gloss. And then as you can see with the base, you know, added like kind of like bloodish type mud with the skulls. You know, made it worn out a little bit. And just ran with it. So he's a huge kit. You're interested, you know, visit Spawningpools Studios. Really cool kit. Comes from Canada, so it came in a really huge box. But it was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys like my take on Venom. Try to go with the McFarlane era with the green drool. Just having a little bit of extra. Because without the drool, it's just, you know, you just have the teeth and the tongue hanging out. But I figured, you know, a little bit more pop to it would make him really cool. So that is Venom. Hopefully you guys like the way he came out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.